Good morning, children. It's Miss G. Today's Friday, May 15th, 2020. Today we're going to do some art, and we're going to draw one of your favorite characters. And do you remember that I read this story to you about 2 weeks ago, I think? This guy. We're going to draw him. Do you remember who this is? Our cool, groovy cat? It's Pete the cat. So we're going to draw him, okay? We're going to draw this picture of him. That one right there. See it? So I want you to get a white piece of paper. You only need 3 colors. Yellow, light blue, and dark blue. And a pencil. You can use crayons, you can use colored pencils like I am, or you can use markers. It doesn't really matter. So I'm going to put my phone down so we can begin. Okay. Sorry that I look so dark, but it's kind of gloomy outside and it's early in the morning. We're going to use this side of the long side of the paper like this, and we're going to put it down. And we're going to take a pencil and we're going to begin. Remember, we're going to draw this picture of Pete, okay? There we go. Here we're going to draw a line, just like this. That's going to be his face, see it? Then on this side, we're going to draw the same line, just like that, see it? Then we're going to draw his ears. His ears go down like that, and we're going to draw a curvy line like a rainbow line. Ooh, mine is really wiggly because I'm drawing. Let me do this better. I'll show it to you. A curvy line, and these are his ears. I'm drawing his ears. His ears are very pointy, and this is so far what we have. Almost looks like Batman, doesn't it? But it's going to be Pete. So then we're going to draw his chin, and we're going to make it curve, a curved line, kind of almost pointy, like that. See? That's Pete's face, his head. The next thing we're going to draw here inside is his nose. His nose is an upside down triangle. So let's go right about here, close to the, there you go. There's my upside down triangle. The next thing we're going to draw are his eyes. Pete has very, very, very large eyes. So we're going to go like this. See? Almost like a smile, but like a rainbow curve. Just like that. We're going to do the other one just the same way. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's still going to look like Pete the cat. There's my Pete the cat. The next thing we're going to draw are his inside of his eyes, just like this. The letter U, like that. And we're going to darken that letter U, just like this. We're going to go over that letter U so it really looks dark, so that we could see his really pretty eyes. Okay? There, like that. Next, we're going to make it a little bit thicker, just a little bit thicker, like that. Now, Pete has whiskers. His whiskers are white, but I'm going to make his whiskers black because I'm drawing them. So we're going to give him, he's got 4 on each side. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, see that? 2, 3, and 4. There are my whiskers. It's already starting to look like Pete. Then we're going to draw his body. We're just going to draw 2, because he has a skinny body. 2 sticks right next to each other, just like that. Now we're going to get ready to color our Pete. Let's begin. I'm going to start by coloring the yellow inside of his eyes. So let's color that. I'm going to put my paper down and I'll show you once I've colored the inside of his eye. Not where you made the letter U. I'll show you. Just like this. See? And then you do the other side. I'm coloring really hard because these are light colors and I want you to see. And there's his other eye. See that? His nose is white, so we're going to leave his nose alone. Then I'm going to take my dark blue pencil and I'm going to color inside of Pete's face. So I'm going to start in his ears. I'm going to start like this and I'm going to stay inside the line. This is blue. It looks purple, but it's blue. See this? Coloring. I'm trying to stay nice and neat inside the lines. Just like you. Color. Some of you are doing such great jobs coloring. Oh my goodness, your coloring has gotten so nice. Some of you are so creative. So you're going to continue coloring, and I am too, and I'll be right back. I'm going to color while I speak with you, and while you color, we're just going to color around his eyes. I'll show you in a minute or in a second. And I hope that you guys have been having fun staying indoors, and I hope you've been busy. And, it's going to be okay. I want you to know that it's going to be okay. This is not going to stay, this is not going to last forever, you guys. Pretty soon it's going to get really nice and warm, and I'm sure you'll be able to go outside again. Just kind of being careful, a little bit careful. We might have to wear masks a little bit longer, but it's okay. It's okay. As long as we're healthy, as long as we're loved, and we're happy, that's the important thing. And you'll be going to kindergarten soon. There is half of my Pete the Cat. See how he's looking cool? Because he's a groovy guy. So I'm going to keep coloring while you keep coloring. I wish I could hear you. I could imagine some of the things you'd be talking about with me, like when we used to have art in our classroom. Do you remember? We used to just have so much fun creating art. Some of our art was really silly. Yeah, Miss Rodriguez is going to be sending your nurses' hats and your little doctor kit so you can practice on mommy and daddy and your family. And you could be doctors, just like the doctors that are taking care of the patients that are sick. And there's my Pete. See that? Now I'm going to paint his body dark blue. My pencils almost needs to be sharpened again. I'm going to just hold off. I'm just going to color his body blue. La 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 la. You can sing while you color. Let's see, what song can we sing? Down, down, baby, down, down the roller coaster, sweet, sweet baby. Oh, I'm finished with that. So, there's my Pete the Cat. I'm going to wait for you for a little bit because some of you might still be coloring. Some of you might still be drawing, but I'll wait. In the meantime, I'll talk to you about things I've been doing. Well, yesterday some of you saw that I was at the doctor. I had to get myself checked out. And I had to wear my mask because we're not supposed to go to the doctor without a mask because people are sick and we don't want them being any more sick, getting them sick, and we don't want them to get us sick. Okay, this is my Pete the Cat. If you haven't finished, you can finish it later because right now we're going to go back. We're going to go to our third thing to do. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to turn this into a picture frame. So do you see where Pete the Cat is? I want you to take your pencil and make a line. See what I did? I made it light blue and the same thing on this side. Just like this. See that? Then I want you to go over his head. So let's make it go over his head. This is his picture frame, and I should have been a little more careful on the bottom. So now, the last thing we're going to do is we're going to color the inside of the picture frame light blue. Just like this picture. It's starting to look like like the book. Our picture's looking just like the book. So I'm going to color this in as much as I can. You can hear me coloring, right? Yeah. I wish I could hear you. Okay. I haven't done Calm Classroom with you yet this week, but I promise you that I will. I got to think of something really super cool to do with you guys. If you have any ideas, you can send them to me. Your moms have our emails, and you can email it to me, and I'll do it. So that would be really cool. I would like to hear what you have to say, as to what we could do as a team, because we're a team. We're still the preschool team.